Welcome to HFY Vault channel. Real stories, real feelings. If you feel something today, stay with us.
Chained to the cliff, the alien's nightmare. And humans were watching. High above the stormy plains of planet Xylon, the wind screamed like a living creature. Jagged cliffs stretched endlessly, their tips lost in the dark clouds. At the edge of one cliff, a figure struggled against heavy chains. Its skin shimmered in shades of green and silver, catching the occasional lightning that tore across the sky. The alien was pinned, unable to move, teetering on the edge of a deadly fall. It wasn't alone. Across the valley, hidden among the rocks, tiny figures watched with curious eyes. Humans. They had come from Earth, eager to observe, to document, and perhaps, to understand. The alien had no idea how long it had been there. Hours? Days? Time felt meaningless as it struggled, its muscles screaming, its mind racing with fear and anger. The chains were old but strong, embedded into the rock itself. Each movement only tightened them further. Sweat ran down the alien's face, mixing with the rain. Its breathing was ragged. And then, a low, eerie sound echoed from the cliff below, a warning, or maybe a predator. The alien froze. Its sharp eyes scanned the abyss, but only darkness stared back. Meanwhile, the humans whispered among themselves. "It's amazing, look at its wings," said one, barely containing excitement. "Do you think it can escape?" asked another. But no one dared move closer. Their equipment hummed and clicked as they filmed every moment. They were scientists, explorers, and thrill-seekers, all in one. And this was the event they had traveled light years to witness. Back on the cliff, the alien tried to calm its mind. It had survived worse situations before. But nothing like this. These creatures, humans, were different. They didn't understand fear in the same way. They watched, cold, distant, fascinated by suffering they would never truly feel. The alien growled, a sound that was more vibration than voice, shaking the chains. Suddenly, a crack appeared in the rock beneath its foot. A small stone fell, plummeting down the cliff. The humans gasped. One of them clutched a scanner, eyes wide. "This cliff, it's unstable. If it gives way, the alien..." The alien's eyes darted to the humans. Could it reach them? Could it plead for help? It had tried communication before, but they hadn't listened. They only watched. And now, its life depended on timing, strength, and a single moment of luck. Lightning struck closer this time, illuminating the alien fully. Its wings were tattered, torn from some previous encounter. Its eyes glowed faintly in the storm, reflecting not just fear, but intelligence, pain, and a desperate will to survive. The chains rattled as it tested them again. They wouldn't break easily. Then, a sound from behind, a distant rumble, made the cliff shiver. Another crack appeared. Small rocks tumbled down like a cascade. The alien realized the cliff itself was a trap. If it stayed, it would fall. If it struggled too much, it might pull the cliff down with it. Panic rose like fire. The humans were frozen in awe. They whispered, filmed, and calculated. "This is insane, it might die," one muttered. Their curiosity was a cage, keeping them from intervening, even though they had the technology to save it. The alien took a deep breath and closed its eyes for a brief moment. Memories flashed, its home world, its family, the sky it used to soar through. And then, determination. There was no time to mourn. Chains clinked and groaned as it twisted its body, leveraging every ounce of strength. Its claws dug into the rock. Its wings spread slightly, not to fly, but to balance. And then, something unexpected happened. One of the chains snapped. The alien froze for a heartbeat. The sound was deafening against the storm. One by one, it worked the other chains free. The humans leaned forward, eyes wide with disbelief. This was supposed to be impossible. The cliff trembled again. Rain poured heavier. Wind howled. But the alien was moving, slowly, carefully, testing the cliff, inch by inch. Its muscles burned, its mind focused entirely on survival. The humans watched in stunned silence. Cameras shook in hands, but no one spoke. They couldn't. They were witnessing something extraordinary. Suddenly, a shadow passed overhead. A predator? Another alien? The creature below roared in frustration or warning. The alien below responded with a screech that echoed across the cliffs. For a moment, time froze. Storm, cliff, humans, predator all paused in that tense moment. And then, the alien leaped. Not flying. Not jumping foolishly. Leaping with perfect timing, landing on a narrow ledge halfway down the cliff. The humans gasped. One camera slipped from a tripod, smashing into the rocks, but no one noticed. The alien's claws dug in, stabilizing. It was still alive. Still fighting. Still free. Lightning illuminated its face once more. For a moment, it looked directly at the humans, not with anger, but a silent question: why are you watching instead of helping? Then, without another word, it began its careful descent down the cliff, every movement precise, calculated, fearless. The humans whispered among themselves, awe and guilt mixing in their voices. It's incredible, it survived. We didn't expect this. It's intelligent. Too intelligent for us to even comprehend. The alien disappeared into the storm, a silhouette against the raging sky. Only the chains remained, clinking in the wind, a silent reminder of the nightmare that had been. The humans packed their equipment, still in shock. They had come to observe life, but what they had seen was far beyond their understanding. And somewhere deep within the storm, the alien paused, looked back at the tiny figures watching from above, and vanished into the clouds. Its nightmare was over for now. But the humans would never forget the lesson: even the most terrifying nightmare could be survived, if you refuse to give up.
More feelings are coming. Like, subscribe, and don't miss them.